Hi, I'm Tim Scarbrough with 3 minutes of encouragement from the Word of God. Do you find it difficult at times to see how the situation you're in right now, God could somehow use that for good or for His ultimate purpose? We're given this promise here in Romans in chapter 8 and verse 28. It says, "And we know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are called according to his purpose." Well, I don't know about you, but sometimes I'm in certain situations and it's very difficult to see how is God going to use this situation, turn it around so that it might be for good. But that's the promise that we have from the Word of God. I can't help but think about Joseph in the book of Genesis and all of the things that he went through. If you remember, he was one of the youngest brothers, and he was talking about his dreams and how God was going to make him a ruler and they were going to bow down to him at some point in time. Well, they sold him into slavery, and from slavery he went to Egypt, and he served in Potiphar's house, and then things happened and he wound up in jail. I mean, just one bad thing after another. But through God's sovereignty, he eventually saw to it that Joseph was raised up to be second in command in the kingdom of Egypt. And eventually he was instrumental in providing food and giving to his brothers and his father and to his family the things they needed to sustain life. And near the end of Joseph's life, the brothers came to apologize for the horrible things that they did. And Joseph said this to them in Genesis 50 and verse 20. "But as for you, you meant evil against me, but God meant it for good in order to bring it about as it is this day, to save many people alive." You know, sometimes we're in the middle of a situation and we don't see clearly how God is going to use it for good. But let me tell you, when God has placed his hand upon your life, as you have placed your faith in him, he has called you according to his purpose. And no matter how bad the situation might seem right now, hang in there. Continue to walk by faith. Continue to trust him. Continue to understand and know that he's got good things in store for you. I know in my own life, there have been times when I didn't see how it was all going to work out. And you know what? It did. So even though it might seem difficult now, the good time and the good day is ahead.